What if I told you that one of the most controversial and feared nuclear programs in the world started with the help of the very countries that later tried to stop it? Yes, the story of Iran's nuclear program is not just about science or energy. It is a story filled with secret deals, political pressure, global fear, and a struggle for power that has shaped international politics for decades. Many people think Iran suddenly decided to build nuclear power, but the real story goes back more than 60 years. And once you understand how it all began, the entire conflict between Iran, the United States, and Israel starts to make a lot more sense. Welcome to The Silent Truth, where we uncover the deeper stories behind global events. Before we go deeper, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to The Silent Truth. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to bring you more powerful and hidden stories from around the world. The origins of Iran's nuclear program actually began in the 1950s. At that time, Iran was ruled by Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, a strong ally of the United States. During this period, the U.S. launched a program called Atoms for Peace, which aimed to promote nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. Under this initiative, the United States helped Iran start its nuclear research. In 1957, Iran and the United States signed a nuclear cooperation agreement, and soon Iran received its first nuclear research reactor. American scientists helped train Iranian experts, and nuclear technology began to grow inside the country. By the 1970s, Iran had very ambitious nuclear plans. The Shah wanted Iran to become a major technological power in the Middle East. His government announced plans to build more than 20 nuclear power plants. Countries like Germany and France signed contracts to help construct these facilities. Everything seemed to be moving quickly, and Iran's nuclear future looked bright. But then, everything changed in 1979. The Iranian Revolution completely transformed the country. The Shah was overthrown, and a new Islamic government led by Ayatollah Khomeini came to power. Because of this major political shift, Western countries immediately stopped cooperating with Iran's nuclear projects. Many nuclear facilities were abandoned, and international support disappeared overnight. For several years, Iran's nuclear program slowed down dramatically. However, the story did not end there. During the 1980s, Iran faced a brutal war with Iraq that lasted 8 years. This conflict made Iranian leaders realize how vulnerable their country could be. Slowly, Iran began rebuilding its nuclear program again, this time with new partners. Reports suggested that Iran received assistance from countries like Pakistan, Russia, and China in developing nuclear knowledge and technology. By the early 2000s, the world started to pay serious attention. In 2002, secret nuclear facilities in Iran were revealed to the international community. One of the most famous sites was the Natanz uranium enrichment facility. Uranium enrichment is a process that can produce fuel for nuclear power plants, but it can also potentially be used to create nuclear weapons. This discovery triggered global concern. The International Atomic Energy Agency began inspections, and tensions quickly grew between Iran and Western countries. The United States and Israel accused Iran of secretly trying to build nuclear weapons. Iran strongly denied these accusations and insisted that its nuclear program was only for peaceful purposes, such as electricity production and medical research. Over the next decade, the conflict turned into a global political battle. The United States and European countries imposed severe economic sanctions on Iran. These sanctions targeted Iran's oil exports, banking system, and international trade. As a result, Iran's economy suffered heavily, and millions of ordinary citizens felt the impact. Then came a major turning point in 2015. After years of negotiations, Iran reached a historic agreement with world powers known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, often called the Iran nuclear deal. Under this deal, Iran agreed to limit its nuclear activities and allow strict international inspections. In return, many economic sanctions were lifted, giving Iran some relief and opening doors for trade. For a short time, it seemed like tensions were finally easing, but the situation changed again in 2018 when the United States withdrew from the nuclear agreement and reimposed strong sanctions on Iran. This decision restarted the cycle of pressure and retaliation. Iran gradually began increasing its uranium enrichment levels again, raising fears across the world. Today, Iran's nuclear program remains one of the most sensitive and debated issues in global politics. Some countries believe Iran is moving closer to the capability of building nuclear weapons, while Iran continues to say its program is peaceful. Meanwhile, regional tensions involving Israel, the United States, and other Middle Eastern countries make the situation even more complicated. The truth is that Iran's nuclear story is not just about technology. It is about trust, power, and the balance of influence in the Middle East. Every decision made by Iran or by global powers affects not only the region, but the entire world. And now the big question remains, will diplomacy solve the crisis, or will tensions continue to rise in the coming years? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear. The nuclear program of Iran will remain a critical issue that shapes global politics for many years to come. If you found this story interesting, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Iran's nuclear program is truly peaceful, or do you believe there is something more happening behind the scenes? Your opinion matters. Also, don't forget to share this video with friends who are interested in global politics and hidden histories. And if you enjoy uncovering stories like this, make sure you subscribe to The Silent Truth and stay connected for more powerful and hidden insights from around the world.